this week's edition of the Pete Mezzetti Show. My guests this evening are Linda and Cody from Vista. Welcome, guys. How are you?
We are doing good. How are you?
Good, good, good.
Inviting us here.
Exactly. Thanks for coming down. So, Cody, tell us a little bit about yourself and what your involvement with the Vista program.
Well, it's a pleasure to be here, so I will let
Thanks
you
for
know
coming down.
about right now. So what Vista is, it's a program where young adults go to learn how to live independently,
Sure.
and where they get the opportunity to do things that they've never done before.
Okay.
So you got like a whole range of opportunities and stuff.
And what are some of those opportunities?
Getting a job,
Okay.
having your own place to live, of course, and making new friends, getting to know the community, and, well, being part of the community.
Sure.
Yes.
Absolutely. How long have you been involved with Vista?
I have been involved with Vista since August 20th of 2013.
All right. You like it?
I do, yes.
Do you? All right. Cool. Excellent. Linda,
Yes.
who are you?
So I'm Linda Rogan, and I am. I've been at Vista I'm starting on my 27th year.
Wow.
And currently I'm called the clinical consultant. So
Okay.
I support a lot of kind of making sure that what we're doing, we do well,
Right.
and it's helpful and effective, and kind of being an overall just support system.
You like it?
For all that. Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
It's been my life's work.
What's your favorite part of your job?
My favorite part of that's a wonderful question. Thank you for asking that.
No
My
problem.
favorite part of the job is that I adore the individuals we work with that come to Vista to
Right.
learn all the skills and how these opportunities. And my favorite part is that helping individuals find their voice.
Right. And from what I was doing a little bit of research about tonight's show, and what people probably don't know is you guys only aren't based in Westbrook, but you also have a facility in Madison, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
We do, yes.
And what's the difference between the Westbrook facility and the Madison facility?
Okay. So we're kind of all under a big umbrella, but
Okay.
our Westbrook facility is where our dormitory, our residence hall
Sure.
is. So it's kind of like when you go away to Life Skills College.
All right.
You go to a dormitory setting, and that's in Westbrook, as well as offices in a training center that's in Westbrook. But in Madison, it's our administrative and services.
Okay.
So it's where lots of kind of support staff
Yeah,
is housed. It's also where our CREATE, which is our CREATE through, I'm saying it wrong. It's our Connect program, which is our day program, which is in Madison. Then also in downtown Madison, we have CREATE through the Arts, which is down in downtown Madison, which is open to everybody in the community. And
what is that?
well, it's lots of things, but one is there's a day program that is really all kinds of arts. So people come and spend the day doing arts.
Excellent.
And they build their skills, and they have art shows, and they take it all over the place and do wonderful things. And it is, there are paint nights there, there are activities there. We've got people can bring rent it for birthday parties and all kinds of other things.
Excellent.
And we also have a retail store that's right in downtown Madison, and what that is a social enterprise. So all the profits from Creations, which is a wonderful gift store, the profits go back to support the services at Vista. It also provides employment opportunities for
And where
Vista
is
students
the
and members.
facility
The facility is, you're going to ask me that address, I don't know. It's right downtown Madison
All right.
is where that one is. And
That's it?
yeah.
Now, for our viewers and listeners that don't know, or that are just joining us, what exactly is Vista, if they don't know?
So, do you want me to take that one, or you want to take that one?
About what Vista really is?
Sure. Yeah.
Yes, I'll do this one. Yeah.
Sure.
Thank you. So what Vista really is, it is, like I said, a program, but it has, like, it's not just a place where, like it's not just a place where there's dormitories and stuff, but like, so you live, so it's made up of different things and, like, well, different phases. Like if you're in the entrance program, that's where you start.
Yeah.
And then that's the residence. That's the first phase.
Yeah.
The second phase is, that's the transition apartment building, which that means, like, you move out of the residence.
Right.
You're ready to, like, live in your own apartment, but you're still like not like
Gotcha.
fully independent, but it's
Gotcha.
in between.
Yeah.
And then when you move out of there, you're in the outreach program.
Okay.
And the outreach program would be when you've completely made it to independence.
Mm-hmm.
But you still get some support, but you then have your own place to live in.
Right.
So you're, like, living out in the community, the
Right.
real world, more of the real world. And we also do have arts programs.
Mm-hmm.
We also have a day program, like Linda mentioned. We also have, we also do like activities
Okay.
every month. It's like recreational stuff
All right.
that we do.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Can I add a little bit?
Yeah,
Sure.
sure.
So it's really an opportunity for individuals with disabilities to have an opportunity to learn very experientially.
Okay.
Because that's often the way that they learn best, and that they have the opportunity, with whatever level of supports people need, to learn all kinds of things, from kind of taking the bus to managing money to, learning about, cooking and shopping and, banking and time management and, recreation and, kind of how to individuate from your family. And so and we support people kind of all through our program as they grow and their life changes and they're in different phases of the community. We'll just support all levels of that. We say the community is the classroom.
Okay.
Because we're really out there doing things and really being part of the community. It's a real, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And obviously, you, Cody's being a member of the Vista program, it's also probably important to you to be involved in the community and what's going on in the community as well.
It is.
Absolutely, yeah, we have a lot of that. And it's also just having everybody, all of us, open our hearts and minds
Exactly.
to all of us.
Right.
And it's a pretty rich experience when we do that.
And from what I understand, you guys actually did a name change not long ago.
We did. I think it was probably officially a couple of years ago.
Okay.
Our name used to be Vista Vocational and Life Skills Center. And it's now Vista Life Innovations.
Okay.
It actually changed this year.
Was it just this year, Cody?
It was actually this year when it changed.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what we're trying to do is reflect kind of the breadth of our programming now, because
Okay.
Vista Vocational and Life Skills Center sounded like it was a center
Right.
versus a whole range of services. And it's, all the support services, as well as, programming and we do transition assessments in the schools, and we have benefits counseling.
Okay.
So we broadened, and we just thought we needed to have a name that reflected that.
And I guess how did the idea of Vista get founded or get started?
So Vista got started by a family whose daughter was in a program on a campus in New York, but when she came back from being on a campus-based program, she still didn't quite know how to make a life for herself independently. And so her family kind of a little bit mirrored that program that was on the campus, but built in a lot more of experiential stuff, and kind of started the program, and that's where it went.
Now, as far as the way that the program is run, I know a little bit about the program. Obviously, you want your students and your clients to be as independent as possible. Correct?
That's correct.
All right. All right. And what are some of the points or parts of independence that you teach your students?
Well, I'll say a couple, and then maybe Cody can say a couple.
Sure.
One of the most important ones, I think, is being comfortable and asking for help when you need it, and not seeing that as a weakness, but seeing it as a strength. And then it's how to have coping skills for when things don't go so right, what to do and how to manage that. Those are kind of a couple. What do you think, Cody? What are a couple things you've learned?
Well, I've learned how to cook and how to use a checkbook. So like budgeting, and I also learned I've learned the ways of transportation, like how to take the bus and like manage the time and get from one place to another. And I've also learned how to like not be as shy, be more open-minded by speaking up for myself.
Right.
So really, I've learned how to be successful and independent. Yeah.
Very nice. Of course, one of the other things that you probably enjoy is taking the bus.
Yes, I do enjoy taking the bus.
Yeah,
Yes.
Me too. Every once in a while, I'll have to jump on it and get from point A to point B. So I've actually gotten to know a lot of your clients, your students, just by riding the bus every day, going to work.
Oh, and I've
going
also
to the
learned how to
office.
do my own laundry and
Oh yeah, the fun
and,
stuff.
Yeah. And I've learned, I've got the experience of what it's like to be having a job.
Nice.
So now I do have a job.
Nice.
I got
And,
hired somewhere.
I was gonna say, you know what? We'll talk about that. We're about to go into a short break, so we'll be right back.
Oh, look, a redhead. Staring contest. You still got it. I know.
Come alive with the forest.
The dad was cute.
You were looking right at us.
Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
Kids will spend 15 minutes watching online videos like this one.
Brushing for 2 minutes now can save your child from severe tooth pain later. 2 minutes, twice a day. They have the time.
And welcome back to this week's edition of the Pete Mezzetti Show. Sitting here with Linda and Cody from Vista, the Vista program. Welcome back, guys. How are you?
Good.
Good. Good. I'm great. Thanks. I'm great. Thanks for sticking around. So
quite
during the first segment, we talked about the program. Let's open up this segment. Let's talk about some of the cool events that you guys have going on, and some of the events that you guys do to support the program. Because obviously, last time I understood, money didn't grow on trees, and obviously you guys have to do fundraising and all that other fun stuff to make the organization last and all that other good stuff. What are some of the key fundraisers or benefits that you guys have throughout the year?
We have like this event called the Tour de Shore,
Yeah, sure.
which you've already knew about.
Oh yeah.
And so that's why. So like what that's like is what that event is about is like it's a bicycle tournament.
Yep.
So it's when people are like, they'll like there you have like an option of like which which distance you want to ride your bike on. There's a 5 mile, a 25 mile, a 60 mile, and
The 40 mile too.
and the 40 mile.
Oh, there's a 40 mile?
Yes.
Very
And
nice.
40 mile too.
and so like at the event, like it's like where like everybody can get together.
Yeah.
Like you can you meet some people who you did not know before.
Right.
And so like we all like just have a good time, and there's food.
Okay.
It's always good when there's food.
Oh, totally.
Always good.
Yes.
Totally.
Right.
And music, and a lot of cheering. Yes.
There you go.
It's a fundraiser, and we
It's a fundraiser, yes.
right, and so we ask people to do fundraising,
Right.
and so it's a beautiful ride along the shoreline. It's probably like the last one of the big rides along the
For the
shoreline.
season,
It's
sure.
wonderful. October 16th it is this year.
Okay.
And the minimum you have to fundraise is $150, but you only need to register is $50, and then you
Right.
can fundraise the rest of
Right,
it.
exactly.
And so there's all kinds
That's
of
easy.
things that we're
That's
dangling in
easy.
front of
That's
people to do
easy to-
fundraising,
that's
like
easy to do.
great jerseys and long sleeve jerseys and raffle tickets and things like that. It's very fun, and we've got a whole group of students and members who also ride.
Really?
And they raise money, and they ride 5 miles, and they ride 40 miles, and some of them ride 60 miles.
Really?
And so it's great. It's a very fun event.
Now, where does the event start from?
Starts from the Elks Lodge in Westbrook.
Sure.
And
And what's do we know any of the routes?
one of the routes, I know the one that I ride mostly, because
Okay.
I have kind of thrown my lot in with the students and members who want to ride 5 miles. So it's along Seaside, the beach at
Yep, sure.
Seaside, and then
Yeah.
it's up to the high school and down and around there, and we go to the refuge center, and we kind of go
Yep.
in there and turn around, and so that's very nice.
That's 5 mile. All right. That's,
Yeah, the 60 miles are all over the place. It
all right.
goes
Yeah,
to-
I was going
right,
to say the 60 mile
Right.
probably
right.
tramps us through the
Right,
shoreline.
but we get a lot of riders, and they
Really?
just have a really good time. Last year, I think we raised like 70-some thousand. We're aiming for 125,000 this year, and yeah,
Excellent.
so we get a lot of people who really
Excellent.
find that a good way to care about Vista and raise funds.
Now, how did the event for the Tour de Shore come about?
I think we have a lot of individuals who are cyclists,
Okay.
who are families and staff, and they just said, well, I don't know, it seems to be like it's a good way to be able to do it. But we also have a walk. So 2 weeks
Yeah,
after the Tour de
yeah.
Shore, we also have a walk for Vista, and we get hundreds of people, and it starts out of our offices on Bradley Road in Madison.
Okay.
And that's, again, another fundraiser that is very fun, and we get...
Where does where does the walk take you?
It's a 3-mile course
Okay.
around Madison, so
All right.
around the area of Madison, of course, down to the water, and out and about and around, and there's music,
I was going
and
to say, I'm sure it's well marked so you won't get lost.
it's well marked so you don't get lost,
All
and there's
right.
so many people, you could just follow the people in front of you.
Really?
And it's really fun, yeah.
Is it?
People lead stretches, yeah,
Okay.
and Cody's done both the Tour de Shore and the walk every
Really?
year for the last 3 years, both of them.
Very
Yes.
nice. You doing both this year?
I am planning on doing both this year as well.
Excellent. Excellent. So obviously you like being a part of the Vista program, Cody, right?
Yes, I do.
Do you? All right. Okay.
Yeah.
And what else should we tell our viewers and listeners about the program and
Well, you know what,
fundraisers and-
I think the thing that's probably, it's the opportunity for people to belong and be significant, and to have just an opportunity to learn the way that they learn best,
Right.
and to be supported at whatever level they need. It's very, very individualized. I think that's one of the things that's unique about us, is that what's fair is giving people what they need, not giving everybody the same thing.
Exactly.
And it's just a kind of a delightful coming together. It's kind of equal access through social change, and having people really, forget tolerance. We're talking about real belonging.
Exactly,
you know,
exactly.
really just.
And I'm sure all the Vista students are well liked by the community, and
Yeah.
everybody fits in well
Yeah.
with the community, because I know it's like every once in a while being in a new place could be a little scary once you first get there, and
It is, yes.
Right.
It's a natural feeling.
oh yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Trust me, when I first started doing this, the first time I started taping the show, it's like, okay, how do I do this again?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Right.
Got jitters for the first couple of weeks, and then it just started to.
And then you just got the hang of it.
Exactly, it just started to flow from there.
And now you're on top of things.
Yeah, sort of.
Yeah, yeah. It's that whole thing about being willing to get out of your comfort zone.
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
you know you won't get into your panic zone. There'll be people around to be able to help you
Exactly.
do that. But
Exactly.
it's very fun. You know, one of the great things too is how, because so many people stay connected with us for so long,
Yeah.
we've known each other for a really long time, and we have that opportunity. That's a very fun part.
Is it?
A lot of the families we're very involved with, and so it's very fun to get to know people for a long time. It's
Exactly.
like a whole community. It's like
Exactly.
a family. Kind of.
Exactly, and I'm sure that there is no time limit of how long you're involved in the program for.
No, there's not.
No.
There's not.
No? There's not like a six year and done, or
Yeah.
8 year and
No.
done, or
Yeah, and this October, we also celebrate, we have a lot of awards, and who also gets awards are the students and members who've been here for 10 and 20 years, and for the staff who've been here for 10 and 20 years. And
Really?
President's Award, an Employers Award, a Community Supporter Award.
Really?
So we really, we're all keep growing together and know and support each other, so that's very fun.
it does. It's
Yeah, yeah.
We're all in this together.
exactly. Yeah, we're all. You guys are all one big happy family.
Yes.
Every
Yeah,
once in a while, you might not see eye to eye, but every once in a while,
Well,
you
it
get-
happens, yeah. It
Yeah,
happens.
exactly.
It's life.
It happens. It's life. You can work through it and move on.
Right, how to work through conflict or how to work through troubling times is
Exactly.
what's important. Resilience and all that stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now, as far as Cody, you said you were gainfully employed. You had a job.
I do, yes.
Where are you working?
I am working at this place in Madison. It's called Edible Arrangements.
Yeah. Okay.
You've
I
have you
know
heard of it?
I know exactly where it is, because there's a local bagel place right next door,
Cohen's, yes. Yeah.
which I frequent every once in a while when I'm in town, and when I'd have 5 or 6 minutes to walk in, and it's like, all right, let's go grab a bagel, go do some prep, get some paperwork done, and
Coffee.
actually have a cup of coffee, hang out. And it's actually, you like it? You like working for Edible?
I do. I really
Yeah.
like working for them.
Yeah. Right.
And so like how it works is like we like there's a big kitchen
Yeah.
where like we do all the prepping
Yeah.
for the arrangement building.
Yes.
And so like if like there's all different kinds of fruits
Yep.
and like tools and stuff that you use for each different
Right.
thing, and we also do the arrangement building
There you go.
in that kitchen. Like it all happens in
It
the
all
kitchen.
happens right there.
Yes, it all happens right there.
It all happens right
and,
there.
And so when the arrangements are all completed, they will be stored in the cooling room.
Yep. And ready for delivery.
Yes, and they will be, and then someone will come by and pick them up and then deliver them
Okay.
to like from house to house.
Yep.
Yeah, Pete, thank you for bringing up work, because you know,
Yeah.
we didn't talk about it earlier.
I was gonna say
And
we
it's-
didn't.
Yeah,
we didn't talk
yeah,
about it. So
yeah,
let's continue the dialogue.
Well, it's so foundational, you know, for all of us, you know, to have a structure to our day, and we get up and, you know, have something we do that's of value, and so helping people find and keep employment is a really big part of what we do.
Exactly,
And it's,
I'm sure just the job site at Edible in Madison isn't probably the only job site that you guys are working with
Right.
for your
Right.
clients or
Right,
your
right.
students.
I think that probably the individuals that are working with us at Vista, I think it's over 80 employers in the whole.
Wow.
Larger than just the shoreline area into
Yeah.
you know, Middletown and New Haven and New London, And then there's internships and assessments and,
Right.
you know, having people try some things. And then,
See if you like it.
yeah, see if you like it and see what kind of accommodations we need to do. And if we do it this way, it could work. And how to be able to just kind of really ascertain with people what's the best fit for them and how to help them be successful there. 'Cause
I was going to say, you guys probably have to figure out what works for your client, what doesn't work, what they like, what they don't like, and all
Yep.
that other,
yeah, we do it with them.
all that other,
Right.
all that other fun stuff.
I think
Yes.
that's another thing. We work very collaboratively with the individuals that
Okay.
work with us, which is just a pretty respectful and fun way to work with people.
Okay. And as far as I know we've got a little bit of time left, so let's talk about the Tour de Shore again.
Okay.
What, where, when, and what time?
It happens,
Yes.
you know, I don't quite exactly
October
remember.
16th.
That's okay.
It happens on October 16th, but it starts like in the, like at noon time, I think, and it's.
Cody, I'm going to correct you just so the audience gets it.
All right.
It starts early in the morning, and the different length of the
Right, the event.
event,
Sure.
right? The rides
Yep.
start out. So the 60 milers start out, you know, at like 8 o'clock in the
Yep.
morning, and then it serially goes from there. I think the five milers is why you're thinking of noon. It's because we
Yes.
leave closer to noon.
Oh, do you?
And then everybody does the rides and comes back together, and there's this great food and music, and there's sag wagons following behind everybody. So if somebody really
Just
needs
in case,
assistance,
yeah.
or they need to get picked up, or you know they get a flat tire, then there's help that's right there.
Exactly.
And it's you know beautiful. And then at the end, there's all the raffles and the prizes and things like that.
Well, guys, we're about to say goodnight, but I want to personally thank you guys for coming down. Hopefully we'll have you on again soon.
Oh, thank you so
yes.
much.
All
It was
right, no
very
problem.
fun.
Thank you.
That's it for tonight's show. I'm Pete Mezzetti. Thanks, good night, and we'll see you next week. Okay, what's happening now is